Alrighty, folks, welcome back to the channel. Got a special guest today, Mr. Ty. What's up, man?
How's it going?
Maybe you remember Ty from last summer. We met up last summer. He took me to a couple of spots that had some pretty good fish and frogfish, and you were, I think, fishing out of a float tube at the time, right? Or a bank fisherman?
I was mainly a float tube fisherman, yeah.
Okay, so we met up like, what, maybe 3 or 4 times, and I'd bring my extra kayak, you take out my kayak, my other kayak, and we'd go catch them. And I think it had an effect on you, right?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, because today we're meeting up, and I didn't have to bring a kayak because you have a kayak.
Got my own Slayer Propel 10,
Nice.
and I'm loving it, yeah.
Yeah, when'd you get it?
I think it was in January.
Okay.
But I've been taking it out at least once a week lately, and it's been a dream.
Different than the float tube?
Oh,
and
yeah,
bank?
completely different. I mean, you have so much more stability, and you can cover a lot of water, so yeah, it's great.
Awesome. So we converted at least one into the kayak fishing world. But guys, we're back, and he's got a kayak, of course. I've got mine. We're at the Delta today. The weather's looking nice. It's getting chillier. Actually have to wear a sweater in the morning now. It's nice to meet up again. We haven't fished in a while, since last summer. I don't think we're doing anything crazy today. No challenges, nothing. We're just going fishing. But you've got a GoPro too. You got a 10?
Got a 10, yep.
Nice.
Gonna catch a 10-pounder on it, so
yeah. So we're definitely gonna give Ty a SD card in case he catches that 10-pounder. You ready, man?
Let's do it.
Let's go. Go for it, man. Ready. You got first cast. What are you gonna start with?
I'm gonna try the pompadour.
Pompadour, all right.
I've yet to catch a fish one.
All right, here we go. No, that'll be different. A little different. Go up in the grass behind Ty. Oh! Oh! That didn't take long. What's up, man?
There's not enough power, just turn it off, turn it back on.
Yeah, you can even unplug the cord to kind of reset it. Oh, first cast with the FLASHX. Skunk out of the boat. Giant, dude. Oh, there we go. Another dink. Well, at least they're biting. That's way up against the toolies. Oh, another one. They're stacked right here. I got the nursery stack. These are good warm-up fish, though. Get you warmed up. Oh yeah, look at them all below me. There's a ton of them right there. I wonder if they're striper. It could be a little bass too. It's definitely that time of year on the Delta. Water cools down. Water clears up, fish start to really group up. A lot of small ones though. It's kind of what I've noticed in the past. You get a lot of small fish schooled up. I mean, they're fun to catch, but it's like you gotta just weed through a bunch of those fish in certain spots to have a chance at a big one. There we go. This bait's catching them. don't think we caught a keeper yet though. Just out of curiosity, see how many fish are really there. Pretty sure right in this little current break there's a big old school of dinks. It's just fun to get bit sometimes. Oh, careful dude, you're really close to my line. Careful, yikes. The last thing I need is a little river otter on the end of my line. Kind of surprised, no drop shot fish. Let's go back to the little FLASHX. Oh. Whoa, it's like a 4-incher.
Another swing and a miss. Oh, come on. But it's better than nothing.
I think it's another dink. Man, that first topwater bite always spooks you. Always takes you off guard. Another bite. Yeah. I mean, you can see why they're eating this bait. It's just a tiny bait fish imitator. And look at the graph. Loaded with bait. Another bite. It's just that small ones though. There we go. Might be the first keeper of the day. Nice. Yeah. We got a small keeper. Yeah, this little blade bait, I'm telling you. You can see all this bait. It's like a dead giveaway as to what they're eating. And traditionally, I think I throw a spinner bait or something, but I think just the smaller blade here, but still a nice meaty profile, is very appealing to these fish. Because that one came out and got it. I mean, when they come and eat it like that, that's when you know you're using the right bait. Just got another bite too. Not as small as the first spot. These are like middle schoolers. moving up a class though. You can see them though, just like a lot of them sitting on the bottom, some are up shallow. I mean, it doesn't matter, the bait's just choked full. Oh God, it's fun. Oh, that's a nursery one. That's a nursery fish. I would be curious to see if I can get bit on like a spinnerbait right now, but there's absolutely no reason to change. I do have a feeling this smaller blade bait, it'll get more bites. Spinnerbait might get the bigger bites, but guarantee this will get more bites.
I think that is my big fish of the day. That's a good fish. A little bit better. Chunk.
There we go. Oh, another keeper, small keeper, middle schooler. Thank you, sir. Of course, I don't have a bunch of these baits or trailers with me. It always seems to work like that. The one bait they're biting, you don't seem to pack enough of. You get bit on a certain bait, certain color that you don't have a lot of. Even back at home, you go home, you make that big tackle warehouse order, and then you got a lot of that bait. And whether that pattern, that bait holds up is always the question. But I will say there's been plenty of times where I've made that order and they stop biting it the next trip. But you'll always have backups. Oh, that was a good one. Dang. Frick. That was like a high schooler. Got my trailer. I'm catching dinks. How about you?
I got one like 2.5. That was like just now.
What are you catching them on?
Frog, and then I caught one on the pompadour, 2 on the Chapo.
Oh, frog, really? Nice. Every single one I've caught has been on like this tiny little blade bait.
Really?
It's just green pumpkin. Well, I was gonna come over and see if you weren't catching any, I'd give you one. You can try one if you want.
I think I might have, it's a little swim jig.
It's a swim jig, but with a blade on it. Here, I'll throw you. Do you have trailers?
I think I got like a sexy shad kind of thing. I'll have to check.
Okay. Kind of like a white pearl. I don't know if color matters too much, but I think the little blade is like, I mean, I'm not catching any big ones on it.
Huh, all right. Swim jig. You gonna keep heading up that way?
Yeah, I'm game. What do you think? Do you want to keep moving towards it?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right, we'll just keep going this way.
Choked it. Little guy. Again. Still fun though. Alright, last cast. Choked it. Punch fish.
Oh, wow. Swing and a miss on both parts. There we go. It should have been on the outer grass line. Oh, golly. There was a big one right there. Bite has slowed down a little bit. Tide's moving in, water's rising. Probably setting up just a little different. Just stood up though and saw a pretty big one. Probably like a 4-pounder cruising along the grass line. There we go. There we go. There's a big one. Ah, I thought it was better. A little deeper, a little deeper. Oh man, after seeing the big one and you get bit, you always assume it's that one. Yeah, they're still sitting on the outside grass line. Gotta let my bait sink a little bit deeper, I think.
Little guy, I think. No way. Tiny. But I'll take it. It's been a while.
I'd have to just swallow my pride. It's feeling very drop shotty. There we go. I knew it felt drop shotty. I finally got a bite. Seems like it's been forever. Still not the size we're looking for. Things have slowed down. Felt like the bite was really on this morning. Like they were biting everything, and now it's definitely gotten tough. You know, no frog bites, no punch bites. Seeing some bigger ones cruising a little deeper, I just kind of feel like the drop shot is really the best chance of getting a big one. I mean, we're gonna catch small ones doing this, but I just don't see another bait or technique right now that would trick those big ones. Man, just cannot get a bigger bite. Man, oh man. Ooh, he followed that in. Man, I don't even know if that's a keeper. It's peeing. Catching so many small ones. These 10 inchers seem big. Ooh, I think we might actually have a keeper. Maybe, I don't know. Hard to say. Yeah, borderline. Drop shot is my jam right now. Well, what do you think?
Up to you.
I don't care.
You're the Delta expert. I'm gonna leave it to you.
I don't know, man. I'm pretty lost. I don't know what to do. Just all the small fish today.
Is there anything past the marina?
Yeah, we could go try those docks if you want.
All right. Would you catch yours on drop shot? Yeah.
All right, we made a move near the ramp. We're gonna finish up around the docks. Actually never really fished these docks before, so hey, maybe that's where all the big fish are. Oh no, did I just get bit? Oh, they are under the docks. At least one is. Oh man. One of the bigger fish of the day. Under the dock. Well, it's not even a dock, it's a restaurant, sorry. Or a storage house, I'm not even sure what it is. Well, I'd be willing to bet there's more. Gosh, put my rods down and go under there. If they pull another one out of there, I might have to consider it. Wow. They are under there. It's kind of funny. Not a big one, but it's like 3 fish, 3 casts, 3 fish. I wonder how many are under this entire thing. It's gotta be a lot. 4 for 4. I think I'm gonna do it. Why not? Dude, there's a couple under this building.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I had like 3 bites, caught a couple. I think I'm gonna go under there. Yeah, I'm gonna put my rods on the bank and then just go under there real quick. Whoa, dude, I see the biggest crawfish. I gotta catch this thing. It's huge. It's a pretty big one. That's an OG crawfish. Look at the claws on that thing. Thing's gnarly. Pretty cool. Yeah, I have a feeling there's a bunch under there. Interesting. This is definitely a unique place to fish. I've never been in a place like this in the kayak. Kind of cool. It's hard to cast though. This is tricky to fish. It's definitely tricky.
A little better, barely.
I'm really surprised we haven't gotten bit. Oh, we got a bite there. There we go. Oh, it came off. No. It is going to be tough to land these fish. I think it'll be a miracle if I come out of here without breaking a rod tip. That seems better. Oh, got me up in the stuff. Oh yeah, nice. Oh, that's kind of funny. Meaty one. Oh, it's a good one. Oh, jeez. There's my rod tip. What a mess. What a mess. Nice little chunk. Yeah, average size bass is definitely better under this building than it was out in the wild. Right. These are not the biggest fish in the world, but they're fun to catch. I'm just catching them in such a weird way. We'll just wing it.
Okay.
That's the day, man. What time is it actually? Do you know what time
It is 3:41.
Dude, we put in the hours.
That was tough.
That's a long day on the water.
I mean, it was fun. We got the numbers, but the size just wasn't there.
Numbers were definitely there. Yeah, you're right. Dink City. Your day. What'd you do? What happened? What baits? Number of fish keepers?
Morning, I started with a jackal pompadour. Got like a couple bites on it. I caught one dink. After that, I switched over to frog. I caught one decent one, about 2.5, and switched over from that to a chopo and did most of my damage on the chopo.
The frogfish is a good fish.
Frogfish was a decent fish.
You know, that's interesting. It's funny when you go out with someone. Usually I go by myself, so I'm not really sure exactly what the pattern or the deal is, or if I was doing the right thing or the wrong thing. Obviously for me today, little FLASHX, tiny almost swim jig spinnerbait hybrid was what was getting my bites, doing a lot of damage, catching a lot of fish, a lot of small fish. I think I caught maybe a couple of keepers, but I really couldn't get any topwater. No frog. I threw a chopo a little bit, popper, you know, had a couple of short strikes, but it's funny that you were on a totally different bite than I was.
Yeah.
So I was doing something different. I was fishing like the deeper grass line and you were fishing a little shallower.
Right, yeah, I was pretty much up in there.
And I saw you punched a few too, right?
I punched a couple. One of them was decent. I'd probably say like a pound and a half.
Interesting. I did not think I could get a punch bite. I didn't get a punch bite today, but I just kind of gave up on it. I'd tell you the interesting part of the day was making our way back. Decided to fish around some docks, some of Tower Park's facilities.
Yep.
I'm not even sure what some of these buildings are, to be honest. I may have caught a couple of keepers under the, we'll just call it the building. I don't know what that is, but that thing was, I've never taken the kayak in a space like that. That was a trip. But dude, first time fishing with you in your kayak, coming back after a year. Still positive thoughts on the kayak?
Always positive. Yeah. Such a great experience.
You like it? You're not going back to the...
Never going back.
No?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Only upgrading from here.
Nice. Yeah, man. Well, it was a good time out there, and I'm sure we'll have some more adventures down the road.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, man. Well, guys, thanks for coming along, for watching. and we'll catch you in the next video.